Welcome to another episode of the Nikki Leah Show.
Welcome to another episode
of the Nikki Leah Update
Show.
Welcome to another episode
to another episode of the Nikki Leah Show. Update. Nailed it.
So it has been quite a while. We look a little bit different.
I look exactly.
We probably look exactly the same. Something in our growth we have learned is that you shouldn't just aimlessly record.
There should always be aim.
We're a little worried about how much we know each other. Yeah, we need to check back in.
We need to check in on our updates. Like, we've leveled up as humans.
Yes.
We need to check back in.
So we need to do a little crash course.
So she's gonna look up the questions. We're gonna answer them for each other.
Okay, so the first question is, so we're doing, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Nikki's biggest pet peeve is people thinking they know her when they really don't.
That's pretty good.
No. Dang.
Yeah, I feel like, that's more of an older one. That used to be a frustration. I'm kind of embracing the celebrity complex. I said, I have a lot of pet peeves. People say, I don't have time for blank. So I really dislike when people say,
oh, I wish I could read as much as you do, but I don't have time.
the fact is,
Soapbox, insert.
you have time for anything. You make the time for things that are important to you. And they'll come back at me with like,
well, no, I have work and I need to sleep and blah, blah, blah.
I'm not saying that you're prioritizing something negative. You probably are, but maybe your family takes priority, or maybe sleep takes priority. Those aren't bad things, but you're making time for those things because they're important to you. So they're more important to you than reading or picking up this hobby or whatever. The fact is that you do have the time, you just choose to not do it. So.
All right, now we have to answer for me. I don't know.
I don't know either. When people don't think about how to behave based on their surroundings, why would you do that in front of kids?
Yes.
Or blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That annoys you a lot.
Yeah.
That annoys me too. I have a lot of pet peeves.
Yeah, I like that. Choose that.
That's my new pet peeve.
Now I have even more to be angry about. I said people not doing their job to the best of their ability, and then it has a negative impact on me.
That is so frustrating. Oh, don't even get me started.
Yeah.
So many
and it's to the best of their ability.
Ooh.
Like that's
the worst.
Like, I'm not saying, like, I've had to work on this of not getting angry when they're not doing it to the best of my ability, but they're working their butt off. It's not this like super height of excellence, but they've done their best. Cool, like great, that's fine. But when you are just slacking because you can, and then I'm forced to come pick up the pieces, that makes me really mad. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, I have to calm down.
Keep my mouth shut now. You just triggered me.
I'm sorry. Trigger warning. We're getting
those two are like combined right now in my mind. So we need to stop.
Okay. Keep it lighthearted.
Okay.
So much fun.
Okay, what was your first impression of her?
The sentence that we're both starting with is Nikki's first impression of Leah was.
Okay.
Nikki's first impression of Leah was sight. She's super funny. When you talked to me, I said your first impression was, is she depressed or just a jerk?
That is very extreme. Impression whenever I saw you was funny / I want to be her friend. And then when I talked to you / maybe I was wrong.
Maybe I don't want to be friends with this.
Maybe she's not that funny.
HBU, I was on the rec team, so we were doing welcome what's that thing called?
It was freshman orientation
that's right.
or whatever.
And we were doing skits, so I was on stage being ridiculous.
I had transferred, but I was in the band and I was there to play. And I saw Leah on stage. I was like, oh my goodness, that girl is hilarious. Later, come to find out, we are suite mates. The RA is introducing me to everyone, and then she says something, she introduces me to Leah, which of course I'm like, oh my goodness, this is that really funny girl.
It's her.
It's her. It's a celebrity.
OMG.
I want to be funny, so she knows I'm funny. That's what's going on. Leah, I said, oh, you're the girl that's on rec team. You're really funny. And she was just like,
Thanks.
Leah is your suite mate, you're gonna share a bathroom. So then I go, oh, we're gonna know each other intimately. And she was just like,
and inside I was like, ha, that was really good. And outwardly I was like, huh.
Needless to say, we didn't really become good friends for a long time.
But that's just me being awkward.
Yeah,
Also,
it's all Leah's fault.
it's true. Also, I was coming off of like a really difficult summer. On the stage, I could turn it on, whatever, but then like after I was just done. All right, now we get to do Leah's first impression of me.
But confident / funny.
Intimidated because / confident.
Yes!
High five. I'm sorry, I was intimidated by you, which you know.
Well, that's
That's
normal.
And she hates it.
I hate it.
I was like, oh, why would someone like that be friends with me or whatever? Like,
Then the church ladies met each other.
It's true.
That was the catalyst.
we drove everyone crazy.
So we have-
You'll meet Edna and Beulah.
Edna and
later.
Beulah.
So
You're very annoying as 19-year-olds.
Only 19, but my mind is 19. I was an idiot.
Describe each other in one word.
Yeah, you're writing what you think I'm gonna write.
Yeah, and then you're describing me in one word. Yes.
Oh, okay. Can we do like hyphenated stuff?
I wouldn't use this to describe myself. I'm just guessing that this is.
Yeah.
I put wise.
That is true. That is true.
I had food poisoning and I had to fill out an application for something. It was, what is your spiritual gift?
Yeah.
I was in my room and everyone was in the common room and I said, hey guys, I was like, what's my spiritual gift? And everyone at the exact same time went,
Discernment. I put Rubik's Cube.
the only one of us that knows how to solve the Rubik's Cube. I need you to explain.
Yes. First word that I thought of was complex.
I thought I was gonna put that! Man.
Like, complex can sometimes have a negative connotation. But then like, once all the pieces get put together, you can put it together in like, you know, just all this one color on one side. You can make different patterns. So there's just like all these different like levels to you.
I take it more as a like, there's only one way to get what you want out of her. It's difficult to figure it out.
It's true.
But I'm always on that like emotional manipulation level.
So I'm writing what I think you are going to say I am.
Yes. This one's gonna be hard. Okay. Yeah.
So I wrote sensitive.
That's what I was gonna put, but then I was like, that has a negative connotation to it.
See?
I don't mean it in a negative way.
See, I knew it. That's why I was saying.
This is weird. I thought we were gonna do pretty bad at this, but it's kind of scary. How well this is going. So put a surprise, because when you meet you, like that's not what you would think, right?
Yeah.
I was like, that was the first. I was like sensitive. I was like, no, people are gonna think that that's me.
I know. And it's not. It doesn't have to be. Being sensitive.
No, it's really
doesn't have to be.
Her being sensitive has made me a much better person. That's for sure.
Her being not sensitive has made me a much, much better person.
Her being a jerk.
Go.
This is gonna be too easy. What are their fears, phobias?
1, 2, 3. Snakes.
People can't even like on the television. If one comes up, she freaks out.
Books.
She can't do it. She can't do it.
His biggest fear are murderers / nighttime creepiness.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. But yeah, I put flying. You forgot about flying.
Oh yeah, I did.
Flying and getting murdered.
Yeah, so.
I fly all the time and people say it gets better the more you fly. That's not true.
Remember that one time we were on that plane and there was turbulence and all the food stuff crashed and they came on the
and the flight attendant screamed.
I'll give you that.
Everyone was asleep. I was sitting next to my dad and he was dead asleep. My boyfriend at the time was sitting diagonally from me and he was asleep and he like reached back to give me his hand. I'm like, that's going to do nothing for me. Thank you. So then we broke up.
Slammed on the ground. They come on the intercom. They're like,
due to the turbulence, we've lost the foodstuffs for the flight. So if you are hungry, please don't take one, so that there will be enough left for the other passengers who are hungry.
and I remember sitting there in like my sleepy stupor being like, I really want to eat, but should I give it up? But I'm so hungry. Next.
What do you admire most about each other? I put conquering / facing fears / flaws.
Thanks. I said perseverance. I think that speaks for itself in your life because, you know, all the things.
That was a beautiful moment. We're gonna move on really quickly. What is each other's catchphrase? Literally every time you say that's crazy, she'll go, crazy! Hey, that's how it goes!
I haven't done that in a really long time. I think what I do now is I just do the first part.
Crazy! Schmur, that's good.
Dude. Because I call everybody dude. Schmur in class. Everything schmur all the time.
Is that real? Do you do that all the time? The last one?
Dude, okay, so if you have not watched the literal video, for, what's that song called?
Oh man.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Total Eclipse of the Heart, yeah.
Literal video.
So good.
So funny.
So
But
good.
there's this one part where she's like, she busts through these doors and and the literal video sings, get out of my way, I gotta pee! Get out of my way, I gotta pee! And so every time I have to go to the bathroom and it's like an emergency, I sing that in my head. And if I'm home by myself, I sing it out loud. All right, so mine is literally what I meant to say.
I love the gesture.
Yes.
That's probably more accurate than anything.
Literally, I could not have whatever, and then she does something or something has happened or whatever.
I go, oh.
Oh,
That's my new thing. I'm always going,
Oh. All right.
Our last question is probably the best question.
Hooray.
Which is my secret weapon to attract the opposite sex?
So what, do I have to write down what I think my secret weapon is?
Yes.
Oh, dang it.
I put do it yourself attitude. Because anytime you ever fixed anything in the house, I'd be like, Leah, thank you so much. You were like, that's how I get all the boyfriends.
I have 17 boyfriends because I can build this water pump cover out of leftover pieces of wood in my house. Said, I love Jesus. And
You went serious with
I
it.
do my best with my talents. I don't know. I don't think I ever have attracted the opposite sex before.
Yes, she has.
Oh.
You're just not remembering.
I remember now.
It's more than once.
3 times, I think.
Leah has had suitors.
Weapon to attract the opposite sex is her ignorance of the fact that she is in fact attracting the opposite sex.
That's actually probably true.
Is 100% true. No, Leah, we're
So
just
many
friends. No, Nikki.
So many problems
He likes
in
you.
my life.
No, he doesn't, Nikki. That doesn't even make any sense. 2 days later. Hey, so guess what so-and-so just told me? I know!
So many problems in my life could have been averted if I had known that people were attracted to me. I put my wit and charm. Those are all of our questions. That was fun.
Yeah!
That was good.
I
And I think we did really well.
Yeah.
I was worried. I thought that was gonna go pretty badly.
Really?
Yeah, I was a little nervous about it. We're gonna have some more fun things happening for you in the span of 6 months while Leah is home. It's been a long time. If you have any questions, drop us a question. We'll try to answer it as best as we can.
It's true.
All right, bye.
Peace out.